what you see versus what you believe. Those flat earthers are not pulling any punches today. They're really coming after us in these memes. Gotta love this solar eclipse. Yeah, I'm tired of believing the moon is a crescent when in reality it's Pac-Man. Or wait a second, it actually might be this, I'm not sure. If the earth was flat, wouldn't all the water fall off? The water does fall, but then the elephants supporting the earth drink it to survive, then send it back using their trunks. That's where rain comes from. Come on guys, it's really not that complicated. Checkmate, flat earthers. Wait a second, they actually might have a point to this. Elon out here asking the real questions. That's why he's got to put people on Mars first, and then wait, I don't know, a couple years, maybe a couple centuries, and they'll eventually get to this point. Average globe theory virgin versus GigaChat. I don't even know if I can say it. Flat Earth proof enjoyer. When you've been roasting these flat earthers and suddenly they put a bag over your head and you hear one of them say, "Take him to the edge." Wait, I thought it was just a joke. Me when I see the ice wall for the first time, take him to the edge. Just putting this out there for the flat earthers. So with the lamp on, we have one side being day, the other side being night. Oh, and if it was flat, it would just all be day. No, at night, the lamp turns off, duh. Oh, this explains everything. And as soon as I thought they were in checkmate, I thought the earth was round, but after seeing this, I don't know what to believe. Oh, it's one of those massive level thingies, fluid levelers, whatever. How could it be round if it's perfectly level and in the center? The bubble. What are those things called? Bubble level. We all know the moon landing was staged. It was filmed by Stanley Kubrick. However, it cost an insane amount of money, as Kubrick was a perfectionist and demanded they film on location. Not only that, but you know, this shot probably took 172 takes. Would have been easier for the government to have just actually gone to the moon without Stanley Kubrick. Proof the Earth's flat. This was taken from a CIA database in 1953. This is somewhere in what is supposedly Antarctica. This is probably the edge that they're talking about. This is probably where they're gonna throw us off. Meanwhile, at the equator, you think this is wild? Just wait till you see Australia. If the earth is flat, why are rainbows like this and not this? To be honest, I actually don't even know why rainbows are the shape that they are. Does it even have anything to do with? I don't think this matters. If the world is round, then how did the astronauts take this picture? And for that matter, any picture of a map you've seen on my videos, because they're almost always flat. The best proof of the flat earth so far. Life imitates life. Now imagine this guy is just floating in space while we're all living on it. Checkmate, everyone. This is definitely one of those things that I don't think we could have predicted. So the edge is actually just India. That's the place they're gonna throw you off of. Take him to the edge or take him to India, both equally sound scary. When you were looking for a recipe, but ended up browsing for 7 hours, and now the earth is definitely flat. The amount of times a Tuesday has turned into this adventure for me. Flat earth, case closed. This is clearly an old animation. Don't tell me the Simpsons predicted this. If we were living on a giant ball, an airplane would constantly have to dip its nose all the time. If not, it would find itself over 80,000 feet in just half an hour, and soon it would be floating around in outer space. Now it probably would do that. All the people that have their phones in airplane mode constantly bring it back down. If the earth was flat, would it wear pants like this? Or like this? I like option 2. That way, when we do fall, we're just going into some pants. A lot safer that way. Where is the curve of the Death Star? Research, flat Death Star. You know, if the Emperor did make the Death Star flat, I feel like that would be a little bit better and it would be less prone to blowing up because of like a 2 feet opening that someone can just shoot a thing down and explode. When you're a flat earther, and YouTube goes down. Kind of wonder if my videos are part of the sacred texts. This guy keeps posting proof of the globe. I don't know what to do. It's okay. Look, the block button. There, he's blocked. It's all gone. No proof. Nope, don't see any proof of globe anywhere. Checkmate. Why is everyone just trying to checkmate each other? 1980s, I bet there will be flying cars in the future. 2017, it's sea level, not sea curve. Do research. YouTube. I can't even tell how many levels of irony we're in right now. Age of Empires predicted it. Columbus's expedition be like, Earth is round, Earth is round. Oh, screw you guys. Any more dumb theories? All those poor explorers that fell off the map. How are the nukes supposed to reach California if North Korea is across the map from us? Okay, I've done this joke, like, unironically. I've seen so many flat maps. I think I, like, imagined some sort of travel expedition from Japan all the way down here to, I don't know. Actually, it shouldn't be bringing up all my dumb moments like that. Geography classes in 2040 are gonna be like, as soon as they finally check that last mate, the kids will know the truth, finally. I'm just still so focused on the edge. Like, instead of putting people in prison, can we just push them off the edge? Who would win? 3,000 NASA scientists or a 20-minute flat earth YouTube video? Are they even still around anymore, or did YouTube get rid of them? I think that's a terrible idea. Like, please leave them up. If Earth isn't flat, why are shoes like this and not like this? Very true. We would have to account for the curvature of the Earth, and this would probably be causing a lot of feet pain as well. NASA, if it had the same budget as the US military. So I'm assuming what this meme is saying is they'd have a lot bigger of a budget to give Stanley Kubrick to film all these scenes on other planets. Gotta get an extra for that alien part. If the Earth is flat, then maybe dinosaurs live on the other side, and we keep digging up their dead and buried. Oh man, and imagine they're doing the same to us. Dinosaurs are grave robbers. Proof that a basketball is flat. I use this method to examine whether a basketball is really a ball or is it actually flat. Upon taking a closer look with the macro lens on my Nikon P900, I can only conclude that the surface of a basketball, while bumpy, does not appear to have any curvature. Confirmed, basketball is not real. Frick Waldo, where's the curvature? I never thought about this when I was 5 years old. And again, I never even looked for Waldo in general. These things gave me a headache. If Earth isn't flat, then explain Minecraft. Minecraft has been trying to let us know for a while, but literally none of us are listening. If the Earth was flat, some crazy Russian guy would be taking selfies while doing hanging sit-ups over the edge. Maybe the edge is so scary, even the Russians aren't brave enough to do it. Wait, no, that can't be. Okay, yeah, checkmate. This can't be real. New theory, the Earth isn't flat, it's a loop. Science, brother. No one loves loops more than cats as well. Should we be concerned about that? Why? It's tiny. That's because it's far away. When it's close, it will be larger. Who's paying you to say this? We don't have currency, Jim. Imagine those are your last words before a meteor destroys your whole life. If the Earth is level, what happens when you finish the level? Is there an end boss? What's the next level gonna be like? It's a sewer level, isn't it? I hate those. Yeah, and when are we gonna level up? 10 things NASA doesn't want you to know. Why is everyone ignoring this kid that's clearly been... Stanley Kubrick must have edited him out. Listen up, children. This is the shape of the Earth. That's a lie, says one of the kids. Busts open his Flat Earth Society shirt. The war is now just beginning. It's gonna be a long academic year for you, I'm sorry. Crazy how nature does that. We're just kind of like a giant floating pancake in space. Hold on, but where's the turtle at? Where did the turtle even come from is what I wanna know. Flat Earthers, when they find out they've been breathing from the atmosphere. Now that's what I call a checkmate. Explain this, flatties. What is that? Is this a giant watermelon? I am so curious about whatever this is. This looks like a piece of fruit, but it's perfectly spherical, so I'm confused. It's ground, not flat. So Earth is round. Man, NASA is really just presenting irrefutable evidence at this point. If the Titanic really hit an iceberg, then how come no pieces of an iceberg were ever found in the wreckage? I think in reality what happened was the Titanic saw the edge of the map for the first time. They started spinning that thing out of control so it didn't fall off, and unfortunately that sunk the ship. Earth is flat. It just spins very fast, creating an illusion of being round. Oh, it's an optical illusion. Oh, that makes so much sense. Wait, will Google really answer this question? Hold on. Is Earth flat? Wait, not flag. No, the Earth is roughly a sphere. Wow, took him 0.41 seconds to answer that too. The fact that some poor Google employee was forced to take time out of his day to write this is kind of crazy. When you proved the Earth was a sphere in 240 BC, but some people in 2020 AD still think it's flat. Eratosthenes has never seen such BS before. Wasn't it even possibly before this? Could have been even before 2040 BC. Those ancient Greeks were just on another level. Introducing the flat sun theory. This would be great because when the sun explodes, would it just like explode horizontally, keeping us out of the blast radius? You got it, little buddy. Don't give up. There's a lot of people rooting for you out there, actually. You've got a lot of support. Just keep on dreaming, baby. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. That's impossible because the Earth is level. This line probably would have worked because Obi-Wan would have been so confused, letting his guard down and allowing Anakin to slice him through the waist. Top proof that we are not a spinning ball, 100% unrefutable. Okay, then we have flat Earth. The ball is dead. It's flat, guys. It's flat. I was wrong. The Earth is not flat. He's slowly taking off the clown makeup. I was so wrong. The Earth definitely isn't flat, but in order to totally leave clown world and no longer be a bozo, you have to believe 5 reasons why Earth is a dinosaur shape. Now he's asking the real questions. If the Earth is flat, then why is my whole life going downhill? Yeah, see, these round Earthers are never gonna convince me until they fix my depression. Flat Earthers claim Australia doesn't exist and people who live there are actors paid by NASA. Flat Earthers living in Australia. Well, they've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They're still trying to decide. I've never received more hate for a video than when I ironically claimed Australia didn't exist. I had so many mad Aussies in my comment section, it was crazy. If the Earth was a globe, water flows to the lowest point. Oh. Yeah, how am I having an ocean out here in Southern California? Actually, I don't even think this is correct. Even this image is false because it would just fall off into space. Fascinating. Okay, a flight from South Africa to somewhere in Germany takes 11 hours, but a flight to Australia from South Africa is 12? Well, that makes sense because when you get to that 11-hour range, I don't know about you guys, but most of my airlines kick it into maximum overdrive because they're legally only allowed to be in the air for 12 hours. So they gotta go a little faster. Sea level. Water does not lie. People do. 3 pixels, 7 pixels, 7... Yeah, whatever. If the astronauts did actually go up there with Stanley Kubrick, this is what they turned around and looked at in one of those images that they're not trying to show you. I'm just really loving the art style the developers decided to go with for this. Every time they take a photo, it's different than the previous. Oh, this is proof that Flat Earth is CGI. Wait, what? 1980, 1991. Whoa, look at all these different updates they come out with. Wake up and research globe Earth truth. I don't know, I'm pretty sure we're all just living in the Matrix at this point. Notice how water is clear in a glass, but blue in the ocean. Well, that must mean oceans aren't made from water. Well, yeah, I think we've already confirmed this. Isn't it like 90% just trash? Greg says that one time he threw a frisbee and the wind took it so far that it went all the way around the world and hit him in the back of the head. So that's why he won't play sports anymore. Ow! Checkmate, flat earthers. How are you gonna deny this? Greg had a life-threatening experience and you're saying he's not valid? How dare you? If the earth is flat, how come slimes never spawn? That's literally what I need in my life right now. Just to fight off a couple slimes. It's starting to cool down here in Australia. It's starting to warm up here in Poland. Yeah. Did we just prove spherical Earth? Gotta love me some Discord scientists, making the world a better place one day at a time. Me, the Earth isn't flat. Correct. Huh? It's shaped like an Italian car. What? You read my name wrong, didn't you? Oh, that's not a flat Earth. Oh, it's one of those fiat earthers. Yeah, they're really growing in popularity. Meanwhile, in the South Pole, those poor scientists down there trying to study, but in reality, they're just trying to hang on for their dear lives. We know the Earth is flat, but if the sun is a star, why isn't it like this? Man, these CGI artists are really causing just a lot of chaos for humanity. Can someone ask them to stop? Ah, so that's how the planes work too. It's all starting to make sense. That's true. I mean, when was air travel really happening? At least when it went public. The Roswell incident had already happened, so they were trying to figure out like alien technology. Why do meteors always land in craters? Again, asking the real questions. Why are trees always in the ground too? Why aren't they ever floating around in space? Cargo space? No, do that. Cargo road. Oh, I don't want this one then. That's false advertising. If gravity exists, then why does the US flag look like this and not like this? I actually can't even begin to answer this one. They got me. Yeah, I think so. It's gotta be just a theory. We all can fly. Be me, flat earther. Friend works at NASA. Gives me a ticket to go to outer space. He said it'll change my views. Don't believe him. .png. Go to outer space. See that the earth is round. WTF, man. This can't be real. Realize NASA must have hacked my eyes. With the microchips. That's why they're putting those in there. Oh, is this gonna show us what Greg did? Oh, instead of a frisbee, it's actually a spear. Ah, now that makes sense. Oh, well, there you go. I've seen this happen many times. Warning, you are nearing the edge of the flat earth. One false step could be your last. Number of people lost to date. Well, no one yet. That's just because people are really smart out here, staying away from that edge. It is kind of funny to think if there was a nice edge. Like, how many people would just voluntarily parachute off of it? Real tired that they've been hiding the truth from us all along. Dinosaur Earth makes so much more sense to me. Even EarthChan agrees right here. Video proof of how the dinosaurs went extinct. Okay, Earth's flat. So, wait, what's going on with this trampoline? Dang, that's a really loose trampoline. Boom. Oh, and then they got ejected into outer space. I get it now. Nobody, flat earthers. I don't believe in the moon. I think it's just the back of the sun. Ah, so that kind of goes along with the sun flat theory thing. One side is fire, the other one is just like white boringness. With a bunch of craters, but no meteors. So, In the northern sphere, stars rotate from counterclockwise around the northern celestial pole. In the southern hemisphere, stars rotate clockwise around the southern celestial pole. I've never once thought of this in my entire life. I understand that this video is like a giant shitpost, but it's hard to not be confused. Jupiter, high on caffeine, sleep deprived, and doing its best to take care of 79 moons. Jupiter is out here just being a single mom, but you know what? You go, queen. And big thanks to the Christmas patrons, AryanAfterHours, Drew's Arab Sugar Daddy. What are you doing, Step Drew? Why am I doing this? This is Gabe, Stormtrooper 501, the Pie, Mind Brothers 999 X2, McBlorf, Max Majestic Cooper, Unicorn, LuxembourgLover, Ivan Lima, I Love Marx, Drew's Argentinian Grandpa, Dalton D, Cybernetic Ghost of Christmas Past from the Future, Barnsky W, and for His Excellency, King Corey.